What's up, guys? We're here today at Carpets and More, where we're gonna be looking at carpets and more. We're gonna be talking to the managers, we're gonna be talking to the staff. We're gonna nerd out a little bit, so if you're renovating your home here in Las Vegas, this video is for you. We're talking cabinets, countertops, everything you can imagine for renovating your house. Joe goes off a little bit. Stay to the end. We're gonna pick out all of our favorite things. Of course, we can't go shopping without the funds. Hello. Let's go.
We are at Carpets and More in Boca Park here in Las Vegas, the west side of the valley. I'm here with Warren. We're here to talk about some of the latest trends and things that are happening in the interior space, whether it be flooring, cabinets, countertops, you name it, they do it. No better place than to go where the expert is. Well, let's talk about a little bit about the trends that are going on in the market right now. The two things that I'm clearly seeing are, number one, we see people buying homes that maybe are a little older and tired. They want to come in, they're going to come to you and say, how do we make this fresh? The other thing we're seeing is people have a really low mortgage interest rate on their home. Might be a lot of you out there. And they're like, I don't want to move, but I'm tired of the way the home looks.
That's exactly the way I was.
Okay.
We have people that come in and they've had a house that they want to upgrade. They bought it as builders, basic stuff, and they want to upgrade to nicer stuff now. So that's what we're finding.
Yeah, that's another thing that we see all the time is people will buy and go, look, I'm not going to upgrade like crazy through the builder. I'm going to get in on a property I can afford. A few years go by, now I can renovate it to make it the way I want, even though it's a new home. They want to really jazz it up. Well, let's go see some of the things that you have here.
I'm gonna pick out a few of my favorite things to put together my dream kitchen. This right here is gonna be my choice for cabinetries. Love it, gorgeous, plain, simple, goes with everything. Love it so much. This is controversial, I'm a fan of the gold when it comes to the hardware. So like this right here to me is so pretty. Like look at that and put it right there on a cabinet, like so pretty, right? Okay, and then countertops is very important. All right, come all the way back here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pick, no, I like this one. This countertop right here, I think it can go with a lot of things. It's not too boring, but it's not too much. So let's hope that my dad will put that on his credit card.
I'm looking at some of the things you have here. I love the shelving where it's open, gives the kitchen a little bit more of a modern and open feel. Are you seeing these kind of dynamics play out more and more?
Yes, very much so. A lot more openness and colors now that we're seeing. You know, it used to be all grays, and prior to that it was browns. Now people are going a little bit more. They're seeing some greens come in. We're seeing a little bit of blues come in, things like that. So people are getting away from the grays and the browns and into other colors.
And how many people out there think mustard yellow is going to make a comeback? Do you remember those days?
I do.
Of course you do.
Yeah. And
how about shag carpet?
Shag carpet, orange, and
the number one question I get all the time is, does the carpet match the drapes? Well, let's talk a little bit about the carpet. One thing you really want to consider when you're looking at carpet for your home is depth of the carpet. So if you look here, that one's not very deep. So this here is very deep. This one here is gonna be much better for bedrooms because it's not a lot of people in there walking around, versus this, not as deep, good for more highly trafficked areas because they're a little bit easier to clean. Another huge thing, I know this applies to me and most people that I know, pets. You're gonna want a carpet here that's a little bit darker. It helps to hide pet stains. Versus this lighter carpet down here, you'll see every single stain that your pet leaves. Take my word for it.
When somebody comes into your shop, what would be 3 things that you would say, coming in, you really need to know these couple of things for us to be able to help you the best?
Got it. So most people, when they come in, we ask, what are they trying to accomplish? What kind of look are they looking for? So are they trying to go modern? Are they trying to go contemporary? That kind of thing. So we kind of find out what their looks are.
Let's get clear on the style. Okay.
And then the colors that they're looking for.
Okay. So you really want to know what you're looking for, but just as importantly is what are we trying to get away from, because in between is where you got to make that transition.
Yeah, there's a decision people make as to why they're getting away from something. Right. So we need to find out what that reason is so that we can kind of focus towards finding what their ultimate goal is.
How important is budget?
Budget's very important, very important, because you don't want to go in to find something just because it's cheap. Mm-hmm. You want something that's going to last a while, because it's a big thing to go in there and replace. When we're talking flooring or cabinets or anything, that's a big decision. Right. We're going to mess up your house for a little bit. We're going to do some work. And so you don't want to do that multiple times. You want to make sure it's the right decision.
Get it done once and know that you're right.
Correct.
There's different qualities as you go across the board based on budget, right?
Yeah. And A lot of times what you'll find is the more expensive typically gives you more options as far as color and style. What they'll do is the lesser expensive products may only give you 2 or 3 colors to look at, but if you have a specific look that you're looking for, then the price typically goes up a little bit more because it gives you more options to look at.
Fair enough. I like that.
When we think about resale of a home, one of the most important things is the carpet because it gets beat down in a home from pets, from kids, from hosting parties with people over, specifically the highly trafficked areas like stairs, the living room, just where there's a lot of people with a lot of shoes and a lot of dirt in and out. So one thing for resale of a home, if your carpet has a lot of wear and tear in it, it's really important and really makes a difference to get those carpets replaced and have them nice, fresh, and clean for potential buyers when they come into your home.
Well, let's take a look at some of the other things you have here in the shop.
I would say within the last 3 years has been the wood look and the ceramic tile. Yeah, people wanted to go with something that looked like hardwood, but they wanted to go that would perform better than hardwood, which would be ceramic tile. The nice thing about ceramic tile is it's hard to mess up, but also when you get tired of it, it's also hard to replace, right?
It's a big job.
Now you got to chip it all out, that kind of stuff. So what we found is that people have now gravitated towards another product, which is called luxury vinyl plank.
Let's take a look at that.
These kind of products here, they're a vinyl-based product.
That's good.
They're nice and heavy.
You can feel the texture.
Right. It's got a texture to it, so it's got a design just like hardwood. It's actually even better than ceramic tile. So it looks like hardwood floor. When you see it on the floor, it looks like it's actual hardwood. A lot of times people, even in the more expensive ones, it's harder to tell that it was not hardwood floor. If you get tired of it, you just pop it up.
Yeah, so you don't have the same destructive aspect when 5-10 years down the road, if you want to make change again, you're not tearing the whole house apart.
Correct.
At least to the same level. But let's talk about the backing that's on this.
So what the backing does is it gives it some quietness and also some warmth. So then the other thing about ceramic tile is in the winter it's kind of cold. So this makes it a little bit warmer to the touch.
Wintertime in a bathroom, you get out of the shower and then now you have the contrast between a warm shower and now a cold floor, especially if that is on the first floor because now you're on concrete. Right. Do you see a trend one way or the other that is becoming like a lot more people are leaning one way or the other as we move forward?
I would say this is probably overtaking ceramic tile significantly.
Now we're talking flooring. I'm not a big carpet fan, but I do really like this tile right here. A little controversial. I feel like a lot of people don't really like the lighter floors. I personally really like it. I think it lightens up the air. Dark floors will show a lot of shoe prints and dirt, so I like to keep it light, simple. This porcelain tile right here is my choice for my dream house.
What are some of the other trends besides flooring in terms of the things that you're seeing people come in to do right now?
We're seeing more and more carpet. Probably again the last 5 to 10 years, carpet was becoming less and less involved. Okay. But now it's coming back because again, people like the warmth of it and the comfort of carpet versus what we call hard surface, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl plank.
Yeah, this gives a room a little bit warmer feel,
right, a little feel,
where the other's a little bit less personal.
And the other thing is you're looking at it right here is that we're noticing people getting away from a solid color and now they're going to something either with a little bit of a pattern to it.
That's what I'm noticing here. These are cool.
Pattern's good or just a multicolor.
I'm gonna need an area rug. Does the carpet match the area rug? I don't know. Let's pick an area rug for my dream home. This here, it's a little too thick for me. I have dogs, so they're just gonna ruin that. At least one of my dogs will for sure. So I want something a little bit thinner. This might take me a minute. There's so many choices. Okay, I picked this one. It's a Prestige Shag collection. Still a little bit thick, but not as thick as the one that I told you guys was too thick. It's pet friendly. I just renovated my dream home here at Carpets & More. It's located in Boca Park. If you're in Las Vegas, hit us up. We'll connect you with them.
I noticed how you renovated it with my credit card. I could hear that echoing throughout the store.
That's how it works.